Marlena, if you're watching this, I hope you're watching this because I hope to be one of the influencers, your over 40 influencers. So I'm going to do some basic skincare. And hopefully I might do like a 5-minute face to show you what I do for a 5-minute face. Okay, so the next thing, I just brushed my teeth, flossed, feels great. Think about brushing your teeth. It's like when you got to do household chores and you got to wash out the tub or the toilet or the sink. It's got all that crap in it. Same idea with the brushing the teeth. You're getting rid of all that crap. That's the way I like to look at it. And then if you don't brush your teeth, you know what happens if you let stuff go, like the refrigerator. You don't want that in your mouth. Of course not. All right, next, we're going to do lips. So I use Carmex first, then I'm going to do a lip scrub, and then I rub it off really good. And in fact, actually brushing your teeth before you do your lippies, it's going to make your lips a little bit more poofy, a little bit more, because you're like doing stuff around the mouth and the mint and everything like that. So you got to add it all up if you want a little bit of fuller lips. And then after I rub that off, I'll put some more of the Carmex on, and then I really like this stuff, Marlenastell Velvet Lip Lift Moisture Shine. This is what it looks like. I got it off of Hot Look. I like to go all the way around the mouth too. When you're a little older, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. That is the mantra you should be telling yourself every day. And also exfoliation, because you get rid of a lot more dry skin a lot quicker. So exfoliation is important, but don't kill your skin over it, you know. I feel like it really, it goes on a lot better, and I feel like it just makes it a little fuller. I like that. Now, I will never do lip fillers. That's just not my thing. I don't want to ever do that. Maybe if I'm 65, maybe, but right now I'm really happy. I like the way my lips are, even though they're thin. It's not my ideal, but you know what? They're my lips. That's what I got, and that's what I'm going to rock. Only thing I think I would ever do is maybe straighten my teeth. But I actually like my teeth. I like that they're crooked. So, I don't know. I don't want to look like everybody else. I'm just starting to see like people are beginning to look like each other. I don't want to do that. I want to look like myself. I'm unique. I don't want to change it. Now, listen, anybody else that wants to do it, go for it. I'm really happy for you. It's just not for me. I was going to get rid of this, but I decided I'm going to keep it. So this is the Skin Therapy Cleansing Oil. Do I really need it? No. But it's fun. So I don't know about you, but I hate washing my face in the sink. I am so messy with the sink. So I just like to use spray waters. Now, of course, you're not going to do that for everything. You're not going to do that all the time. But those days that you just don't feel like it, or you don't have a lot of time, you know, you gotta make do. So that's what I love about micellar waters, because you could do that. And this smells so good, you guys. Skin Therapy Cleansing Oil for the face, rosehip fragrance, grapeseed, jojoba, rosehip oils, and vitamin C. You know, go with the old school stuff. Sometimes you're going to get exactly the same thing as Sunday Riley or Drunk Elephant for like under $10. Is instead of rinsing with water, I want to keep kind of like the moisture going. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a baby wipe and I'm going to remove it that way. Let's see what happens. I always see the estheticians, they go like this. So I'm going to do it like them. And then go up. Not that that matters. Okay. Ooh, it feels good. Yeah. All right, now it's not done because I feel like I still have some, I could feel like my skin has some dry skin. So I'm going to go over it with my Nib Fab Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads. I don't know why I'm shaking. I don't know. I get so excited when I'm making videos. All right, so we're going to go over this. I just use 1 or 2 pads. And actually, you know what? I'm going to moisten my face some more. And just go over it. Out of breath. Make sure you work on your neck. Work that turkey neck. What I like about this is that it also moisturizes, so you're not going to get like a too tight of skin, you know. And then if you want extra, the other thing that I like is the night one. I use this sometimes when I really need extra. It's the night nip fab. Nip fab. Now I'm just going to make sure there isn't any dry skin, make sure everything is nice and clear. I'm using my micellar water. Actually, I'm going to use so this one's for sensitive skin, but I'm going to use one for mattifying because I want to put some makeup on, and hopefully that'll help with the oil, which it really doesn't. I never noticed. But anyway, it's for sensitive skin also. This is mattifying. So I just put a whole bunch on, and I'm just going to go over it. And of course, I go over my neck, eyebrows, 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 eyebrows. Always work on your eyebrows. Make sure you work on your eyebrows because that's where a lot of dead skin tends to collect. So you want to make sure you go over them, especially if you're going to do makeup. Take a Carmex, Aquaphor, whatever it is, and go over your eyebrows. So that when you do your makeup, when you do your brows, you're not going to get that hideous flakiness that happens. Doesn't really, I never noticed it so much when I was younger, but boy, older, sure did. Noticed it big time. Lastly, we are going to go over with oil, facial oil. I think I'm going to do, I have a little bit left. Some of this spilled. I'm so heartbroken. Pacifica Superflower Rapid Response Face Oil with Rose and Blue Tansy, which is kind of like a Sunday Riley Luna takeoff, but it's like only $16. Sometimes I'll do the Skin Therapy Oil, which smells so good. But today, I'm feeling fancier, so I'm going to put this stuff on. And I love the way it smells. It's like a really natural kind of earthy smell. Oh. It smells like the spa. Like, you know, when you're at the spa, you know, you have that kind of smell. It's like a fresh smell. That's exactly what this stuff smells like. Probably put too much, but that's okay. Just put that all over the neck. Does this do anything? I don't know. If you have any hairs that you need to deal with, this is probably the time since you have the oil on. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I've already talked about this, but I really love this Flawless Hair Remover. Problem is that you can't use it if you have oil on your skin. And I don't like that. I want to be able to have oil on my skin. So, you know, just go with your razor. It's fun. This would probably be good for like around your eyebrows, but for me, I always have some kind of oil on to keep my skin moisturized. So, old-fashioned razor. Okay, last, we're going to finish off with the lips. But in the meantime, I'm hoping to upload this today so that Marlena, you can see like an example of what I do for over 40 women. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm going to do a 5-minute face. I'm going to show you what I do. I've done it before, but I'm going to show it again because I hope Marlena sees this. And so first I'm going to do most important thing that I think women need to focus on as they get older is dealing with the redness, the chin, a little bit of redness. Make sure you have your brows on because it emphasizes, it's just, I feel like it helps with the eyes. It's like, since we're losing hair, it makes our eyes not as distinct. So make sure I'm just going to use like, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I always have to say it like that. With the brows, concealer. Use a slightly warmer powder to go over it with. I want to try, I tried this color. It's gorgeous. I love it. This is a water lip stain and it's by Clarins. I got it in my Birchbox. Sure. Red water. So that's the name of this color. So yeah, brows, chin. For some reason, when we get older, this gets really red. Yeah. So first thing I'm going to do though, since I have a lot of that moisturizer on that I had from before, I take my Garnier mattifying toner stuff, spray my brand new sponge, and I'm just going to go over it just to kind of get rid of that top layer so that it isn't so that the makeup sets on nicely and I have very oily skin, and so trying to prevent that much more. Today my skin is behaving. It looks, I feel like, okay. I prefer using a sponge because I have sensitive skin, and if I use other brushes and stuff for foundation, it just makes it more red. So I prefer this. Anyway, so it got your usual Age Rewind, Maybelline, you know, the good stuff. I'm going to go under my chin a little bit. No, I'm not, you know, this is like out the door kind of makeup, you know. This is like, I just want to look somewhat presentable. Although, as I've gotten older, I really don't care what people think about how I look. If you've had some breakouts, you know, you just want to kind of go over that as well. Although I noticed that powder helps to cover it that much more. So that is just basically it, what I'll do. And then I just take the powder, this is double duty wet and dry pressed powder foundation in warm. So maybe like a not so much a powder like a regular face powder, but perhaps a foundation powder I think would be great. Slightly warmer, just to give a little bit, if you so that it just gives you, if you don't want to use bronzer and stuff like that, I think it'll just kind of give you a nice you just won't look so flat. You look a little more lively, like you're not at death's door. Remember when it used to be like that? It was like the more matte, the better. All right, so next is brows. So I'm just going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills. You have to say it like that, okay, from now on. If you're a tired lady like me, you have to say Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to hear you make a video. You guys can make a funny video of that. And I just go over the top because of a gal that I saw years ago in the 90s, before YouTube, before brows were the thing that it is. And she was beautiful, and she had spectacular eyebrows, which normally, you know, that's not the first thing you notice, but her, and I was like, you're so, I mean, I stopped her. I was on the BART in San Francisco, and I was like, your brows are so beautiful. How do you do it? And she was Russian, I think. And she goes, only top of eyebrows. Just only top of eyebrows. So that's what I do. I know a lot of people go under and they do the carving. I don't do that. Why would you do that? I feel like that brings your face down as you get older. Oh, I'm getting that casting thing. So let me bring the mirror a little bit over here. Why would you do that? It's going to bring your eye lower. Don't do that. Stay on the top. Stay focused upwards. I don't want it to be perfect, but I will say that for older women, we tend to start losing it right at the top, this part. So make sure you just really complete that area. And just also keep in mind, and sometimes at the ends too, I like to have a nice tail. Keep in mind that if you do start losing hair around here, around your eyebrows, just make sure you check with your doctor, because it could possibly be a lower thyroid. I don't have that. I've had mine checked out, so it's just growing old, just being an old lady. But make sure you check that out, because it could be low thyroid. So just a little hint from your tired lady in charge. I like to use a lip liner. Some people don't. I prefer to use a lip liner. I try to I want it to be a little bit bigger, so I kind of push it up with using a concealer, and I just kind of push it up and slightly go around it. I don't like overdrawing my lips, but Patrick Starr knows how to do it. I'm always paranoid that if I overdraw my lips and I eat something, and all you're going to see is that. And Patrick Starr, he knows how to do it. I just have to ask him. Slightly get away with overdrawing your bottom lip. So if you want to go a little bit further, I think you can get away with it. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my hair a little bit. And I'm going to go put a little more powder on my nose. Okay guys, so this is my final look. Everything coming together. I got my favorite shirt. We Can Do It. It's from a company called My Sister. I love this shirt. I wear it all the time. It's all of us women's, trans, people of color, special needs.
Us.
And I got my pants, and I got these cool, cute sandals on, because I'm still holding on to summer. And then also, hi, what do you think? So I got the makeup, and I got my hair. Having just a little fun with the hair. I just wanted to say something about pants. Now, I know a lot of times people like the high-waisted pants. I feel like that emphasizes certain things that maybe you want to emphasize, but you don't want to emphasize. Like for me, I got a little bit of a belly. Having this slightly at the hip, it does not put the focus so much on the belly anymore, because it kind of chops it up a little bit. Now, of course, it's not going to show the junk in the trunk as good, but I mean, it's still presentable, right, honey bun?
Very much. And I love your hairstyle. You look like that singer.
Yeah. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Waterfall.